Today our ladder master is on leave. So for us special class, I will tell you the sun and cave corona story. Now sun and cave story. All other living beings represent sun, which means light. Other beings are living naturally in sunlight like me, said corona. All human beings represent cave, means darkness. Living in hell without light like our tree too. But human beings want to live in heaven.
How human beings can live in light without forests? 2020, a year of pandemic to the global community. Corona taught a number of lessons. 2026 zero year. All living beings will live in artificial conditions by 2026, called zero year. Plastic waste is the reason. By 2030 global warming temperature will enter into danger zone, present 1.50 to 2 degrees, called half a degree year. Road traffic and air traffic are the reasons. 2040 the year of climate emergency. By the year 2040, all countries may shut down with climate emergencies. Lockdown and shutdown and lockdown are common in the future. Though restricted odd even odd vehicle traffic in Delhi and other cities, CO2 is increasing and O2 is decreasing in air.
Stop Corona lesson. Man can come out from the darkness. Man can do anything. Man developed a vaccine to Corona. Corona also disappears like smallpox.
How is it possible?
All other living beings are pro-climate. Only human beings are anti-climate. Lockdown proved that, if there are no coal, oil, gas burning extra heat, CO2 emissions, O2 will increase in air. All cities are once forests. Now some animals appeared on city roads to claim their right to live in the city areas during the lockdown period. Human beings are killing and killing, eating and eating all types of living beings. Humans are criminals. Why punishment to other living beings?
Stop killing and eating. To save a life, save the climate, save Mother Earth. Without forests, how a man can live in heaven and energy supply to the life form? If no trees, no life. Only man knows this truth, but changing green planet into diseased earth by deforestation.
Treater requested Cutter to exchange the places of sun and cave. Cutter agreed. Then Treater comes out of the dark cave into illuminating sunlight. Human beings realize that they are living in hell without light and its synergy. All living beings bound to understand the togetherness of other living beings in terms of nature and its climate. Now our Cutter is in a cave. Man must foresee the future, otherwise, become dinosaurs. Munduchu punavade manishilini vaju dinosauri. Another pandemic may declare war against man with more than 100% efficiency than Corona.
Stop Corona, stop lessons. Man can find answers to the climate change issue like vaccines to Corona.
The El Niño and La Niña conditions create water currents and air currents on ocean surface, which are the reason for cold waves and heat waves on land surface, affecting all living beings. Snowfall, cold waves and heat waves, forest fire, climate conditions exchange with increasing intensity to normalize temperature variations, create climate disasters. Number of forest stations at number of places on different ocean surfaces help in reducing climate warming with cool air currents. This also increases O2 and decreases CO2.
There will be no radiation effect on that particular surface area. Trees receive CO2 emissions and reduce temperature. Trees receive solar heat energy, produce O2 and cool air. A number of artificial stations can be established within 5 to 10 years of time span at a number of places. Number of stations at the number of places on ocean surface reverses global warming by 2050 due to movements of cool air currents. It is a practically adaptable method. Forget the reduction of CO2 emissions because it is not possible in present world conditions. Technically O2 increases and CO2 will decrease by this method. Scientifically, too hot and too cold, El Niño and La Niña effects can be reduced due to cool air currents on the ocean surface. You know that heat always moves towards cold and becomes hot. So, global warming is a reality with coke, oil, gas burning extra heat emissions. At the same time, in all countries to fulfill the demanding human needs, deforestation is going on in a big way. Man can understand nature. The man knows that heaven is in his hands on this planet Earth and its climate. Man knows that climate warming is the 21st century global challenge. Man will win climate change in the war of pandemics. Artificial forestation of ocean surface will absorb CO2 emissions and extra heat radiation effects. O2 will increase and CO2 will decrease. Artificial forestation means transplanting and transporting trees from man-made forest on the land surface to ocean surface, which can balance El Niño and La Niña conditions. With increased O2 levels in the air, all living beings will live comfortably in the future. Cave means corona, darkness. Sun means energy, light. Stop exchange of places. Corona story Sun and cave ends here.
To save life, save climate. Preserve, protect and conserve the climate. At present Earth only one known planet with life form to the man. Save climate, save Mother Earth.